There's a bird in my car. A bird. Yeah. Bird. There he goes. Trade Secrets for Homeowners, episode 15? I don't know. What are we doing now? Well, I told you in the last episode I was going to build some more beach stairs. So here we go. We're building more beach stairs. And today I've got Harpster helping me. And there's Patches. Patches! So stay tuned and we'll show you how it's done. We're getting our lumber in place and in rolls the foggy mist of death, the Flying Dutchman. Rolling in. So the truck came. We got all of our lumber in place. And the boys are starting on the post holes. First thing we did was pull string line, clear out some bush, pull string line, and we're getting her going.
It drinks about 3 of them.
And then drinks all your beer?
All my beer, messes everything up, breaks the four-wheeler.
Runs it out of gas?
Out of gas, cigarettes.
Get to work!
Pick them up.
Well, good morning. As you can see behind me, we've got our 2-post set. We got our string line strung up there. And my first lesson of the day is see all the mud. So when you're building beach stairs, it's not about putting the post all the way in the ground 36 inches below the frost line. What you want to do is pour what's called a sonotube, which is basically a pylon. That way, when the earth pushes that concrete pad that the deck is sitting on down the hill, it doesn't take the deck with it. Later on, if it slips off of that pad, you can always come back and jack it up, dig a new hole, and then pour some concrete and set it back down. So that's your trade secret number 1.
Fuck's sake, come on, dude. Hold that for a second with your foot there, dude.
My other trade secret is don't try to do this by yourself. You got to have a couple of good guys like these rednecks here. You ain't never going to get a set of stairs built like this on your own. Okay, so we got our post in and our band board on, and you can see I'm following the contour of the hill itself, so that by the time I get to the bottom, I'm not 20 feet off the ground.
Some rubber on the end of that thing? Swing that thing like a minute. Put some tits on it, I might be able to go a little. You're not even swinging it. Oh, you're gonna be here all month.
When it comes to help, you get what you pay for.
There's always a little hump there. I don't understand.
Well, aren't you the one who took her home a couple times?
Oh, no. That was just her Uber.
Alright, we got all of our posts in on one side braced off, band board installed, following the contour. The boys got most of the holes dug, concrete's poured, Harpster needs a diaper change, get a cry wad.
I want some beans and wieners.
You always want wieners. I don't know, buddy. That's quite a bit hanging out the back there.
That's all flopping, huh?
I think that's not going to work. Yeah.
Well, what there's so many on there, you're going to be hanging down like a fucking pair of boots.
Patches, what do you think?
I got room in there. I think we're going to catch some air if we load them all on there. Yeah, I'm going to flop.
No.
There's a lady who's sure all the...
Okay, so what I'm doing here is using a spreader in between the 2 posts to maintain my 36 inches for my treads, which will probably have to be adjusted. And me and Patches are putting on the band board. Good job, Patches.
Way to heaven, baby.
Typical Erie, PA, complete muck hole. Let's see if I can even make it up the hill. Oh my god. I hate this place. All it ever does is rain and snow. It's always freezing. Oh man. But this is what it takes to build a set of stairs. Now, let's talk about stringers. You see my stair treads are laid out. Normally it's 7 and 10. The customer wanted 5, so we moved 5 inches up, 10-inch step. I do not cut out the sides, because if you do that, when the pressure treated dries, it's going to split and break in half. So we're going to do cleats, and we're going to do the treads off the cleats and across. Oh boy, I got a long climb. Yeah. Is this stuff ready to eat there, Chef Harpster? Yeah, buddy. And I got my top installer, Mr. Brian Harpster, on the job. Good job. Surf's up! Now, personally, I hate this 5.5-inch rise. But, you know, I have to listen to what the customer says, which is highly unfortunate because, you know, I don't come to your office cubicle and tell you how to do your job. But, you know, this is what you get. Alright, so this is a good opportunity for me to explain to y'all how to square your corner up with a method called the 3-4-5 method. What I'm going to do is measure from this inside corner across my exterior baseboard, and I'm going to mark 3 foot. It's pretty simple. And I'm going to go in the opposite direction and measure 4 foot. It's a lot easier to do with a partner. Now, if I have a perfect 90-degree angle, I should have 5 feet in between these two marks. So here I've got 58 3/4. My board needs to go this way at least 1 inch. 3.5 inch. Right on the money. And that's the 3-4-5 method. Now listen, you can extend that out to multiples of 3 like that, up to 50 foot, and do a commercial job at the inside corner of a hotel if you wanted to. So that's your trade secret for today. Okay, try to behave yourself, stay quarantined. What did I get myself into?
You come out the house for a weekend, you can see what patches will give you all the videos you want.
Well, yeah, this isn't an epic enough one. I don't think I'm going to make it up. Well, there's no way I can videotape this and climb a cliff at the same time. So here, I'll shove it in my pocket.
Yeah, I don't want to be as fun as that.
Let's see if this works.
Oh, you want me to tie it?
you motherfucker!
Are you serious? Hang on, I gotta tie it. Fuck, I didn't even tie it.
I skipped the knot tying class at sailing school. Hey, I made it.
Yeah, that wasn't that bad.
No thanks to this guy.
Look at my ratty knot.
So this is kind of a boat stair technique where you notch them out and you have a real steep pitch on your incline, which is something we can't avoid because of the steepness of the hill. This is really not a great way to teach you guys how to build stairs. If you're a homeowner and you do this, you're making a mistake. Okay, are joist hangers. Now, when you can't get your nails into the back side, you apply joist hangers, just like you would if this bandboard was against the deck. Your trade secret is this. See how it's... You want to give her a squeeze. Give her squeezes. When you slip it on the joist, it sits on there tight. That way you don't have to smash your fingers. And, ladies and gents, that is your trade secret for today. I don't think that's OSHA approved, Harpster. Balls of steel. It's okay to love Erie. Oh my God. Let's take a moment to review. Now that we're not down at the lake and I don't have a 50-mile-an-hour wind blowing when you can't even hear my audio, I'm going to go ahead and I drew a little picture and we're going to go over real quick exactly what in the hell it is that I'm building. So, I got a little sketch where you see, now here's my stairs and I'm coming down the hill. bloop-de-bloop. Here's my deck down the bottom, the landing. And here's my last set of stairs going down to the lake. And there's the Angry Lake. So, first thing you wanted to do is we got to follow the contour of the land with the stairs. The reason why is because from this point up here to this point down here, that point down there to this point up here, let me back up so you can see. Those 2 points, top of the hill, bottom of the hill. If you don't follow the contour of the land and build a straight set of stairs all the way down to the bottom, by the time you get down here, you're going to be way off the ground. Huge. Now look, this cliff is 40 feet tall. That's 40 feet, right? So the higher you are off the cliff, the worse it's going to be. So I have the secret design. On the top of the stairs, I have a pivot point. I got a pipe going through here. I'll show you all these photos when we're back on the job on Monday. I got a pipe going here so that this set of stairs can actually be raised or lowered up, because I reckon that this section of the cliff at some point is going to fall away, and it has right next to it. I mean, it's bad down there. So that way these stairs could just go bloop and fall right down onto the hill and lay down. This lower section has a special kerf that I cut into it, and it's going to look, it looks like this. So it's kind of like a hooky with a horn, like so, like this, see? And then it sits on another pipe. And then we're going to have a eye bolt, and that's going to hook up to a boat winch that's going to be up on the top of the hill on this post here. So, as you crank the boat winch up, this set of stairs is going to telescope. It's going to slip up over that pipe, and it's going to ride up on top of these stairs and pull it away from the danger zone down on the bottom here, down on the bottom, where the water and the snow and the ice and all the other hellish things that Erie provides us with won't rip the stairs off. So, if the waves in the ocean or this lake want to take this set of stairs away, fine. It's going to unhook and it's going to lay right here. There's no way it will ever reach this. But if the cliff gives out, then this section of stairs, which is 20 feet long, could fall down. Later on, you can come back, jack it back up, put in some supports or braces, whatever you got to do. So it'll stay put. If this rips off for some reason and ends up out in the lake, off of our landing, off of our deck right here, the deck is not attached to the stairs. No, these stairs come down and sit down on top of the deck, unfastened. So it could rip this deck right off the cliff, or the whole entire cliff could break away and the deck could go down with it. But the main set of staircases are going to remain intact going on up the hill. So basically that's the design that I've got going. Now, stairs are usually built with a 7-inch rise and a 10-inch tread. 7-inch rise, 10-inch tread. 7-inch rise, 10-inch tread. That's how they're supposed to go. But in this case, the customer requested that I make them 5.5 inches rise because she's got little feet. And I'm like, okay. So we did that all the way down, and now we have to go ahead and go back, and we did the paddle cut, which is kind of like on a boat. You saw a video of that. So one step's like this. Then the next step down goes in the opposite direction. It makes a paddle to step on. And then this one goes this way, like this, and so forth. So when you're going down the companionway into a sailboat, a lot of the stairs on boats are designed like that. So it creates a step for you to step on. So that's what we got going on, folks. Basically, it's a breakaway system that I designed. So this can break away, then that can break away, then this can break away. They get 3 chances to enjoy their beach stairs out of the 4 weeks out of the month in Erie, Pennsylvania that it's nice. So that's what I'm building, and we are down to this point right now. I have this section that's already been cut and dry fitted, so we're going to build this on Monday and put up some railings, and I have the upper section of stairs to do, but that's a piece of cake. So that's what you got going on, and let's continue. Okay, so we're back at the job, and I'm going to try to illustrate, this is what we got going on down here at the bottom of the cliff. So over the weekend, while it was raining and snowing, all this came down. So that is why I have my breakaway system that I was talking about. And then come down here, bottom of the first set of stairs descending on the cliff, and that's the pipe that the second set will rest on, which in theory will telescope up over these stairs. And then, like I showed you in the drawing, up on the very top, I have the first set of stairs going down the cliff set up on this pinion point. See? So, I also have 2 holes there for adjustment. So if the cliff gives out, well, then these stairs ought to break away and fall down, and you come back and jack them up. That's the plan. Right, Harpster? That's the plan.
Exactly.
That was some pretty crazy shit. Pretty redneck cover. But we got the bottom done, and now we're working on the top. Working our way up the hill and out of this neighborhood. Doopity-doo. Joe, give her a test run. See how she feels.
Right. First time taking it up. Just like my boat.
Just like the boat. Same thing. Telescoping, wooden staircase.
I just gotta clear it a little bit. Right?
I don't know. Keep cranking. See what happens.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got that guide. It'll help.
I don't know if it's gonna work or not. It's coming around. It's gonna come around.
It's a nice workout. Come on, baby. There it goes. I had to get some velocity on it.
Come on, get your back into it. Raise the mains a plank. God blast you, dirty sea dog. Clear me path with a tick of me blade.
Come on, baby. There it is.
Come on, keep going. Bring it all the way up. I just leave it up because it's going to be shitty tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
Got it. Come on.
Damn, that's a good workout.
Well, you're out of
Holy
shape,
shit.
Joe. You are out of shape. Selling all that insurance.
That's good. Now it's easier.
All right, you're getting it. Woo. There you go. That's
How
plenty.
much?
I mean, the water can't come up that. If the water comes up that high, we got a real problem.
Dude, that's awesome.
There you go. How
That
you
is a workout.
who's
my
so
core.
crazy? Who's super crazy to build this?
Eric DeSantis.
That's
best,
right, buddy.
Best builder.
Yeah, we're pulling over a trucker. Look at that shit. State cop too. State boy. Pulling over a trucker, making a delivery. Probably food or essentials. Fucking stupid. So just maybe I might be able to enlighten you clueless sheep about the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. Many of you may think that it's only been going on for a few weeks, but you're sadly mistaken. We're going on 90 days of our liberties and rights being removed. Now, I've personally interviewed over 1,000 people and asked everyone the same exact question. Do you know anyone who's sick? And no one yet has answered, well, my so-and-so or this and that. Yes. Nobody. But anyways, what did we learn? We learned that when building beach stairs, it's about the terrain. You have to pick your high spots and avoid your low spots. Look for water and stay away from that. It's pretty simple, common sense kind of stuff. Lesson number 2, nothing is impossible. If you have the will, the determination, and the creativity, you can build anything on anything, anywhere, at any time. We learned about joist hangers. We learned about the 3-4-5 method. And we also learned that nothing is as what it seems. So for those of you who are driving around with a mask in your car by yourself, or calling in on your neighbor who's out there mowing his lawn, let me tell you something. This country is the last free country in the entire world. This is our last stand, and we need to take it. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Trade Secrets for Homeowners. Stairway to Heaven. Yeah. I would like to thank everyone in the past who has liked and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up, post some comments, ask some questions, and for all of my new viewers, I would like to encourage you to do the same, to like and to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.